Welcome back to Coin Sense and Nonsense. Today, we're adding 20 ounces of silver. This is all generic stuff, but got some cool vintage rounds and some fractional. And always love to add some vintage. A lot of these are from the 80s, a couple even from the 70s, I believe. So I know several of you out there are into the vintage silver rounds, so we'll go through each of those a little bit, check those out. But what I was really happy to get was the fractional for the same price as the full ounce. So I got these a few weeks back. It was kind of like the dip before the dip, and silver had kind of been around 24 and then dipped to like 23, and now obviously it's been back up to 23. But anyway, I was happy to add these all for 24 bucks an ounce. So typically you pay more of a premium for the fractional. So unfortunately only 2 of the quarter ounce, and so you'll notice they are copies obviously, but a lot of these have the Walking Liberty theme. These actually have more of an ASE type theme. So it says copy clearly on there. So yeah, unfortunately 2 of the quarter ounce, but did get a bunch of the 10th ounce, and same kind of a theme there with the ASE type of a deal. So just for integrity, we'll check a few out on the CCT Silver Slide, and we'll go through some of these vintage rounds. All right, so you already saw this one. This is the kind of Morgan style, and it's a silver trade unit. But it should take a nice smooth ride on the CCT slide. Here's another silver trade unit, but this one is my favorite ship theme. And so this is the Uss Constitution. This is a 1980 issue, apparently. It's a little worse for wear, but had to have it. It is my second one, I believe, of this Constitution round, so that is cool. Another patriotic themed, and I tried to go with all of those style rounds. This one, God, Family, Country. It's a 3/9 fine silver. This one is a little bit odd. It's got some thinning, I guess. It's much thicker on this side than on this side. And it almost looks like it's been filed or something, but had to have it. It is testing out okay so far, and we'll do some other confirmatory testing. Here's one from the 70s. I think it's Art Letcher mint. And that is cool. Love that theme. And nice smooth ride. Here's one, Locomotion. This is almost kind of proof-like. This is, I think, Golden State Mint. Cool. And then, Don't Tread on Me. So I thought that was cool as well. Boston Tea Party on this side. There's no year on this one, but I don't know if they're celebrating the anniversary, so maybe it's a 1973, who knows. But this one here, I think, is among my favorites of the 7 that I got. I did pick up 7 1-ounce rounds. This one from 1983, and it's an A-mark. And I know the bars are very collectible. I haven't really checked too much into the rounds to know. I know the bars have serial numbers and all that make them much more collectible, but thought that was cool nonetheless. So we'll give that one a ride. So yeah, like I said, using the slide is one good way to check your silver, but there are other ways. The sound of it, of course, if you had something impure like this copper mixed in, and that is kind of a common thing that could be used in fakes, is like a copper coated. You can hear it sounds much different, but you can also weigh things to check. So an ounce of silver should be like 31.2, 31.1. This copper rounds weigh a little bit less, about the same size. The designation, AVDP ounce, that's kind of more unique to copper. I shouldn't say it's unique to copper, but all the other precious metals are kind of weighed in troy ounces, whereas the copper is weighed like a typical ounce, like what you'd weigh dry goods or whatever, 28.3 grams or whatever. The other thing is like a ping test. Silver has that nice sound, whereas copper is kind of dull. So anyway, let's check out the fractional. All right, we can check out a couple of the half ounce here. So love this design, very close to the Walking Liberty, and kind of almost like a proof-like finish as well. And so weight-wise, what do we need here? Half ounce should be what, like 15.6? Yeah, 15.55 something. So, yep. And I'll only test a couple of these just because I don't want to make this an epic length feature film here. So there's the half ouncers. And then the quarters. This is also a neat design. The front side is very similar. Actually, this one's a little bit nicer. Wish there were more than just two of these, but that's all they had. So take the ride, and then 7.8. So that's pretty good too. Should be like 7.775, I believe, is a quarter ounce. So that is neat. And then the 10th ounce. And so while the scale is active here, right on the button. So actually, yeah, we don't really know because my scale doesn't go to hundredths. So, but I think that's pretty neat. A nice smooth ride. So very happy with the pickup, and could add 20 ounces altogether. So hope you enjoyed checking it out, and I thank you so much for watching Coin Sense and Nonsense. And until next time, bye-bye.